What up YouTube, Tim Moose here. Since I am doing reviews for Tyler Perry films, here is my review for... I'm actually going to kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to do my review for both Why Did I Get Married and Why Did I Get Married 2. You know, I didn't really feel like doing a review for those movies separate. I decided to just, screw it. Go right ahead reviewing both films. Now, Why Did I Get Married, of course, got released all the way back in 2007. And was actually, you know, like most Tyler Perry movies, of course, was based on a play. Now, the very first film of Why Did I Get Married, it's about these 8 married friends who take their annual reunion vacation in Colorado mountains, and were they revelations of identity involving one pair shattered and all, and so the story really revolves around pretty much like a couple retreat and a group of vacationing and a group of vacation includes several people you wouldn't really want to share a cabin ride with, let alone a week in a remote cabin. And so each couple have its own set of problems. You got this workaholic named Diane, played by Sharon Leo, who doesn't really share husband's Terry, played by Tyler Perry's need to breed. And so you got this other guy named Marcus, portrayed by Mike Jai White, who I love. Mike Jai White, that dude's awesome. Who here he must have given acetone Angela, played by Tasha Smith, a sexually transmitted disease here. Then you got a psychologist named Patricia, played by Michael Jackson's sister, Janet Jackson. And this architect named Gavin, played by Malik Yoba, who are living this dynamic who are dealing with a family tragedy. Then there's also this other guy named who's this loathsome guy named Mike, portrayed by Richard T. Jones, who ends up showing up at the cabin with his mistress after his wife Sheila, played wonderfully by Jill Scott, ends up thrown off their flight for being overweight, which is pretty messed up right there. I remember the Kevin Smith thing that he ended up having get kicked off a plane because he was overweight and all. And so, of course, the first film I thought was pretty decent. The cast list, could really buy their issues here really well. Janet Jackson, who's not a bad actress. Janet Jackson's not a bad actress. I thought she was pretty. Sorry for that. Anyway, I thought Janet Jackson was pretty solid in this one. The other cast list was all pretty good. Then of course you got around to the second one, which. Anyway. Of course, the sequel, premiered way back in 2010, and not to mention this film is the sequel is 10 years old this year, so there's that. Anyway, I thought all the performances, I thought all the performances was really solid here. They all had really decent chemistry with one another. And like I said, the sequel, well, I admit it's not as good as the first film. I think the sequel, has some pretty good, potentials here. Yeah, like I said, the sequel, of course, got released all the way back in 2010, and you even had a little cameo by Dwayne Johnson, which I thought was pretty cool. This time around, you got the couples who are in Bahama for their annual, reunion, and they all end up eager to share the news about their lives over the past years. But of course, one of the ex's husband ends up arriving to break up their marriage and win her back, and the other ones also realize that they are immune to challenges of love and identity. You of course got the returning cast list like Sharon Leo, you got Jill Scott, Janet Jackson, Tyler Perry. Mike Jai White returned. You had Louis Gossett Jr., Cecily Tyson appeared. Keisha Sharp. You had some really good cast lists who ended up reprising their role, or and I guess And of course, Tyler Perry, portraying the Power Lord. Of course, portraying this guy who is, of course, married to a lawyer, portrayed by Shannon Leal. He ends up, of course, having a affair here, so there's that. Yeah, I'll probably say the first Think Like Men, they're kind of a little similar, as a matter of fact. But I thought the first Why Did I Get Married is definitely a little better than the sequel. Yeah, they aren't great movies, but they are really cute, charming. They, of course, deal with marriage. I mean, I'm not married or anything, but yeah, I feel like even if you're not married, you'll probably still appreciate these films. I mean, Tyler Perry definitely does these type of melodramatic films pretty well, and I know he did a really decent job with these films. So if you guys haven't really seen the Why Did I Get Married films, I'd say give them a shot. I think you'll enjoy it. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen the Why Did I Get Married movies? If so, what you thought of it? Did you like them? Did you not like them? Which one, like between the first or second, which one did you like the most? And would you even be down to see a third film? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simu signing out.